All right, upcoming next is casting news. We have a variety of films with interesting stars lined up to entertain us with these horror and humor combined films.
Oh boy.
I'm a film ball, and we're going to be horror comedies. So let's get into this. Up first is, well, I'm just going to let Dave tell us who's this cast and what is the film, because this sounds interesting.
It does, and we are always on board for anything that Nicolas Cage might even just breathe on, let alone be in, right? So he automatically brings interest. This is a film called Sympathy for the Devil. This is tying into the Toronto International Film Festival as well, because apparently it was up for sales, and so. Again, hopefully, maybe we'll have some information on this. But Nicolas Cage and Joel Kinnaman are slated to star. Directed by Yuval Adler, and I don't know. The description kind of concerns me a little bit. I don't know. I mean, anytime we got the main characters who have no name; they're just the driver and the passenger.
What else do you need?
I don't know. This was written by Luke Paradise, who I am not familiar with, but it will follow the driver, played by Kinnaman, who finds himself in a high-stakes game of cat and mouse after being forced to drive a mysterious man known as the passenger, Nicolas Cage, sets things up for a white-knuckle ride. So I'm going to go with Cage is the devil, and Kinnaman's driving him somewhere. They claim it is a tour de force featuring two incredible actors.
Yes.
Well, I agree with that, but I guess we gotta wait to see.
I just don't want to go artsy fartsy. I don't want to go artsy fartsy.
Is it going to go artsy fartsy, or is it going to be like Drive Angry?
Could be. I don't know. We have to see, right? We don't really have enough information to know.
Did you guys like Drive Angry?
Angry?
I got to be honest with you, and this is going to be, people would fight me on this, but F them. I don't think there's a single Nicolas Cage movie that I've seen that I don't like. I'm sorry. I just think that he picks really good movies for him. Mm-hmm. And I think that he puts everything into his characters. You could tell, he's just a big old freak, and I love it. I love it.
Yeah, he likes to challenge himself. There's nothing he would. They'd be like, "Hey, we need you to be a dog." He's like, "I'll be the best goddamn dog ever."
He would be the best dog.
And you got to love that with him. Even a couple of his more recent films that people just thought were great. I didn't care for the direction or the way it was done, but his performance was always top notch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Kinnaman's recently been in that For All Mankind. I don't know if you guys have watched For All Mankind, but he is fantastic in that.
No, but I've seen him he was in another show that was on Sci-Fi, and he was excellent in that.
Yep.
I can't remember what it was.
So I think it's safe to say
he was also in, some DC movies. We won't mention them. Go
on.
Yeah,
but those are cookie cutter. Let's be real. Anyone could act in those and be okay. Let's just be real. It's just, there's nothing there's no heart-wrenching. And oh my God, I'm going to get so much hell for this, but let's be real. The performances that are in most of those are just phoning it in for my paycheck. Hey, can I come get my check now?
What day can I cash that again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
I would do it too.
There are exceptions. There are exceptions. They might even win Academy Awards for them. But
I think it's safe to say we're excited for this one, though, right?
Joker and Returns.
Oh, okay. Well, Batman is special.
But that's a different podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
That's different.
Here's the big question we all are really wondering: which version of the song are they going to use, and who in the cast is going to sing it?
Oh my God! I wish Nicolas Cage.
Oh, wouldn't that be great if he sung it?
I bet he could. Yeah.
He probably could. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because he went through that phase where he was all obsessed with Elvis. He has Nicolas Cage is he has different moments in his Cage time. Where this was his Elvis phase, and then it was right around the time where he married Lisa Marie Presley, which makes total sense. you know, and this is this phase and there's that phase, you know, like there was actually at Dragon Con, there was a whole crew of people that went as the Cage crew, and they had big cutouts.
Oh, I saw that.
Nicolas Cage, and they're all in all different movies and stuff. It was actually really funny to see. Yeah,
I saw that. That was hilarious. So you saw it live though, right? Or did you Oh man,
I saw it live.
Oh,
yeah, it was really fun. It's funny in person. I was like, what are these people doing? I like it.
Well, we're always looking forward to another Nicolas Cage film, and sorry, Joel, but we like your films too.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about Nicolas Cage. Come on. You knew it too. All right. Let's get on to our next film, which features one of Christopher G. Moore's future wives, or future movie wives at the very least.
Oh God. Okay.
Crystal, who am I talking about, and what is this film?
You're talking about, actually, please, he's gonna have to get in line. She's my wife. Anyway, we're talking about the one and only Samara Weaving. I mean, you know her, you love her. If you like horror comedy, you love her. I mean, I don't know anyone who doesn't like her. She's gonna be in the new Scream movie, but she's also going to be in a new movie called Borderline, and it's a comedic thriller, which I think this is perfect for her. Like, she's really great at these comedy horror type, you know, Guns Akimbo, Knives Out. She's just, she's so good in everything she does. But yeah, I think this is going to be excellent. It's her, Eric Dane, and Ray Nicholson. And the movie is written by Jimmy Warden. And oh my God, I forgot what he's written, but it was something that I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, oy vey. Oh, he wrote The Babysitter, Killer Queen. And I loved it. If you saw that,
she was
and you
in
enjoyed
as well, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So it centers around a helplessly romantic sociopath, which I think they should say psychopath. Personally, we'll discuss that, and then maybe later, who escapes from a mental institution and invades the home of a 90s pop superstar. So I'm assuming this is set in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
He just wants to be loved, and she just wants to survive. It sounds kind of fun. I mean, it's good that they put it in the 90s. Like, she should still have a cell phone, though. I'm trying to think. Putting it in the 90s helps a little bit with some of that, you know, it's like, I think it's going to be great. I think she's going to be like a Britney Spears type, maybe.
Yep. A little bit. Yep.
I'm all for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Ready or Not is the movie I think you meant instead of Knives Out.
That's what I meant.
Yep.
I saw them both at like around the same time.
Yeah.
So sorry, my bad.
She would have been great in Knives Out, but she would have been great in Knives Out. Maybe she'll be in one of the future ones.
That was a big Oh, well, you know, they're making that new Knives Out. Did you see that? That looks really cool.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's getting incredibly strong reviews. We'll review that somewhere. What do you think, Dave? What do you think about this? You like Samara Weaving?
I do like Samara Weaving, yeah, and it sounds like it's right up her alley. You know, a film that she should bring her best work to. So I think we're all in. You know, I mean, she's proven herself to be. I mean, what was that one? The Guns Akimbo. She was absolutely insane in that one. And then Ready or Not, I would definitely say was a kind of a horror comedy.
Yep. And the babysitter as well. Yeah.
Yeah, babysitter horror comedy. So it's playing right into her wheelhouse. I'm in.
Yep. She also had a part in Ash versus the Evil Dead, the first season.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's right. I completely forgot about that.
I just hope it's not like what was that movie called, The Fanatic, where John Travolta played.
No. Okay, no. We reviewed that one. Remember?
We did.
I think I'm one of the few people that actually kind of enjoyed that film.
I think you did.
For me, John Travolta is what ruined that film. Okay, his performance was shockingly terrible. Maybe I just had too high. I think John Travolta is actually great. He's usually good in everything he does. I think he tried to bite off more than he could chew. I mean, I know he's probably had a lot going on in his life, you know, when he was making that or whatever, but I was like, his performance. She is not a problem. So whoever is opposite her, they better bring it.
They got to bring it. They got to bring it. They got to make it scary for her. Right? All right. Well, let's lighten up things a little bit. As you know, one of my favorite things in Disney. Yes, we're going to talk about Disney. is the Haunted Mansion. And I think many of you here listening will give me the Haunted Mansion as a go for horror fans, right? That's a go.
Oh my God, of course. Okay, look, let me tell you, there's a reason why they have Goth Day at Disneyland, because horror and goth lovers love Disney. Right now I'm playing this new game that just came out, Disney Dreamlight. If you haven't played it, you really should. It's fabulous. Sorry.
I was all about, hey, they're putting the Hadbot at the Disney World. So, whatever. But what we're talking about is the movie that is coming out next year in 2023. They announced a couple more guest stars. If you guys were watching D23, Jamie Lee Curtis, who we talked about a couple of weeks back, actually made an appearance on stage live. They were brought out in like a doom buggy, and she turned around and it was her, and she was waving at everybody because she plays Madame Leota, so it's going to be great. But they also announced 2 actors I think all of us will agree are going to be real fun as part of this movie, and that is Winona Ryder and Dan Levy. Winona Ryder is of course she I don't want to say broke big because she was already big, but she came back. Would it be fair to say she had a comeback with?
Well, yeah, because I mean, come
Stranger
on,
Things, right?
Winona Ryder she is an icon. Beetlejuice, hello, Edward Scissorhands. She is, but now she's.
But it would be fair to say that Stranger Things introduced her to a whole new audience.
Yes, because no one under the age of, I think, 30 would know who she was otherwise. Yeah.
The film also stars Rosario Dawson. That's a plus. LaKeith Stanfield. That's a plus. Owen Wilson. I'm sold. They also have, along with Jamie Lee Curtis, a few weeks back, we found out Jared Leto was in it. He's playing the Hatbot Ghost, by the way.
I love him.
Yeah, and Dane DeVito has also been kind of whispered around that he makes sense no matter what he plays. He makes sense. Just put him as a ghost. It makes sense. But what do we think? What do we think about? Are we looking forward to Haunted Mansion, especially now that we've heard more about the cast? Are we dreading a repeat of 2003?
God, I'm scared. I'm a little scared, honestly. I just don't know.
20,000. That's like 20,003. 2003.
Yeah,
it's amazing. We jumped ahead 18,000 years. That was amazing.
We're just gonna keep going, folks.
I just, it's gonna have to depend on the story, you know. I don't know. I'm scared, but I'm in. I mean, I'm in. I don't care. I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna probably enjoy it to some degree. Is it gonna blow me away? I'm gonna keep my expectations super low so that they have nowhere to go but up.
Oh man, you know where my expectations are.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's very unfortunate. But all right, well, there's our news for casting. We hope you enjoy it. Nicolas Cage, Samara Weaving, Winona Ryder. That's a great lineup.
Yes,
we want to see all their films. So let us know which one of these you are most excited about. TikTok, right? Of course, if you enjoy what you're seeing, hit the like, subscribe, share with a friend. It'll all help us reach our goal of 5,000 subscribers, and every little bit helps. Thank you. But that's it for casting news.
That's enough casting news. We don't need any more.
You don't need no stinking casting news.
Oh!